You're going to speak, bro.
Are you going to speak?
No, you go.
Right. Okay. We were
Well, what happened was...
No, but
No,
seriously.
No, go on, seriously.
No, you go on.
James. Oh, come on, seriously,
Right,
man.
seriously.
All right, no, you go first.
Right, you go.
Don't.
Seriously. James, right, was actually... But it was really hard to keep a straight face, especially when Richard...
Acting with
was
me.
You knew I was going to say that.
I knew you!
The fact that you've been in Game of Thrones and you've been in the Marvel Universe brings with it the obsessives. Have either of you had any very strange fan gifts before? And can you maybe tell us about that?
No, I get a lot of requests.
What's the biggest request you get? Does it involve the
Can
cat?
I hold your sword? Is one of the things that comes out. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, read the subtext. There's something there.
Is it?
Well,
Big helmet, big sword? I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't say anything about the big sword. Richard, any?
Someone once left a box with little miniature versions of me in costume from every job I've done, and also it was accurate to how fat or thin I was at the time of each job. So it's like, that one's a bit fatter, and she wrote to us, you're sorry because you were a bit fatter then.
And the police have got this in the evidence box, right? This is.
No, I've got it at home somewhere, I think.
Richard, is there any particular word or sentence that you say in your trailer before coming out that just gets you back into the accent mode?
No, there's not really. I stay in accent the whole time, which is kind of frustrating, I think, for my loved ones who have to deal with me being in an American accent all day. But actually, I just find it makes it easier, so I don't slip back into Scottish when I'm trying to improvise or.
It's distracting a little bit, once, Richard and I get to know each other on set, and then we, go out for dinner, for whatever, and he's still in his accent.
So annoying.
No, but I tend to try and do it as well, but
Yeah.
I just feel like a twat. And, even though he was really camping the scene, he definitely showed a vulnerable side.
I went to see a friend in America recently. Oh, it's for Zootropolis. I went to Florida to see your where you play the badass rhino in Zootropolis, Idris. So
It's Buffalo.
is it? Is it?
So the song for the credits, you sing on.
I sping.
He spings.
Oh, you sping on, of
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
singing, speaking.
Were you a bit annoyed, Richard, you didn't get to duet? Because I would have loved to.
No, my spinging's not up to scratch.
I thought
You're
your
a decent
spinging's great,
singer.
right?
I like to just listen to Idris sping.
Sping.
And could we bring that as a single? Do you think?
There actually is Spingle. Spang by Idris.
Spangle, yeah.
There is talk of it being released as a little bit of a
Spangle.
a spangle because it's it's got a good vibe to it. People like that song. We got to know each other by the sort of off-camera banter and just action stuff, which was typically him taking the piss out of me and trying to make me laugh before the takes, which is really mature. Considering my character doesn't smile.
Ever.
We know this. Don't fart or make me laugh or make fart sounds.
He's fart sounds, that's his one thing. He'll always go up.
That's what he likes to do.
But it's interesting because it's not just what you do with your hands. It could go wrong. It's not just what you do with your hands, it's the confidence that you do it with. And I'm still talking about pocketing.
Just moving on, right? Because it's about to go. I see
Move
what's
on.
happening.
Oh,
I see what's
we
happening.
need
So
to have
let's talk
lunch.
about Paris. Obviously, this film shows a different side of Paris, a grittier side, isn't it? I mean, how was it filming on location? And have you got new favourite places in Paris now?
Were all your friends like clutching for their wallets every time you walk past?
No, I tried to not do it with my friends. He's laughing. I wouldn't go near
I'm
him.
laughing because it's actually called sleight of hand.
They are sleight
I just can't say it with a straight face.
of hand.
Are you good at sleight of hand?
I got good at sleight of hand. I practiced it every day.
But are there words that you tether back to? So, you go back to speaking the way you do.
It's really hard to say bollocks in an American accent.
Bollocks.
Richard, I want to first off kick off by saying, what's the best thing about working with Idris? And Idris, what's the best thing about working with Richard?
Finishing? No.
You can tell through the film that you guys get on well. So are you buddies now?
Yeah.
Is it a bromance?
Yeah, that's my guy.
We're engaged.
Sorry. Whoa.
Bit too far.
He said bollocks isn't a swear word in America.
Really?
Yeah, he says you could set it in an advert and it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, is he filling
I would
my leg?
love to see that in an advert. Squeaky clean, bollocks.
This new car is.
The dog's bollocks. It's not a bad idea.